So let us have a world of ordinary people, living life the way God wants us to. And if we have a world of ordinary people, extraordinary.
Come on, pam 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 pam. Oh, celebrate good times. Come on, pam 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 pam. It's a time to kiriko party here. Yeah. Good morning to all our viewers out there. We appreciate you once again for joining us. Thank God it's Friday. Once you see me come on board to dance, and whenever you see me come like this and I'm dancing, you know it's party time. It's party. Let's go party. Let's do some Owambe. And Owambe, starts from today. We'll go to clubs, we'll enjoy ourselves. But I'm still wondering, because Ramadan will be ending this week, God willing, hallelujah, so that we can have a bit of relief. Yes, Ramadan is ending this week and Lent continues, but in all of this, you still find people do their Owambe things. You still find people at clubs. You find them at beer parlors. I beg now, who did there? Christians are fasting. Muslims are fasting. Who are now the people at that beer parlor? I'm still waiting for somebody to answer me because I don't understand. It's Moments with Taikins, and this is the Friday edition of Moments with Taikins, and we're glad to be here today. And I'm sure you're also glad to be here. It's on Opportune TV. This is how we do it: back to back, back to back. After early starters comes Moments with Taikins, and this is where we have Moments with Taikins Sayilulu Akikpelu on a weekly basis, Monday through Fridays. What do we do here? Interesting topics, interesting stories, inspirational stories. That's what we share, and we educate and enlighten you on some of the things that we knew and would forgotten. Anyway, Taye Akikpelu is my name. I feel like partying, It's somebody's birthday. Is it your birthday today? Hey, let's do it together. Someone clocked 50 yesterday. Another clocked 40 today. Another clocked 80 2 days ago. And a particular man actually called me to say, it's my birthday today. I watched Moments with Taikins and I don't know who to talk to. I'm 90 years old today. I said, what? Wow. 9 what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90? Oh my. And the man says, I am happy. I'm happy. God has really blessed me with beautiful children. I don't have any ailments. I don't have any health challenges. I don't have diabetes. I don't have arthritis. I can see clearly. I can still run. I can still jog, just like our former president is doing. He said to me, I have aged gracefully and I'm happy. And I said, okay, what's your aspiration and what are you looking forward to in the future? Then the Baba said to me, the future is now. I'm just waiting for that. Then I said, you never had arthritis. You never had any other illnesses. Now you are waiting for death. Why should you wait for death? God is not ready to take you away yet. He said, if it comes, fine. But I already prepared where I'll be staying, where I want to stay, just like my dad did. Anyway, it's Moments with Taikins. Let's do some party talk this morning. We'll be right back. When we come back, you will find out what our talking point is. I'll be back.
Greetings to you, our beloved brothers and sisters in Christ, as we embrace the season of Lent. May faith, hope, and reflection guide your path. Together, we stand united in prayer and purpose as we journey towards renewal. This Lent, let your message of grace and goodwill be heard. At Opportune TV, we offer you the perfect platform to connect with our loyal and faith-filled audience. Whether you're sharing a special Lent promotion, an inspiring story, or a message of hope, we are here to amplify your voice and make your product or services a household name. Reach out today and place your advert with us at Opportune TV, 34 Oluyede or Roger Street, Aino Ajayi, Phase 1 Estate, Apule Egba, Lagos, or call 0706 143 7670, 0706 143 7670. Let's uplift your brand and make the season even more meaningful and profitable.
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Why do we celebrate? Why do we celebrate? Why do we spend so much on parties? Especially the Yoruba people. Oh my goodness, you don't want to know. When it is time for Yoruba to do party, even though it is anyway, let me not castigate us now. Our talking point this morning, because it's a Friday, is Owambe party. Owambe. Did you hear me well? Yes. Owambe party. And what does Owambe mean? I tried to Google it to see if, because I know Owambe is a Yoruba name. But when I was surprised to find out that it's in Google. And Google gave this meaning. Owambe is a Yoruba term for extravagant party or celebration, particularly in Nigeria and with the Yoruba race. So Owambe is the term given to an elaborate party. We have Owambe styles. If you hear Mafisia Pawon, it's an Owambe word. Omafisia Pawon. If you hear words like Pepper Dem Gang, it is still that Owambe thing. I don't even know. And after dressing up, you will hear, one cool, one gbe, one daran, on top waiting. Because you are going for an Owambe. So we have different types of Owambe dresses. We have the Ibadan Buba. If it is burial too, we have that. But anyway, I have my people here. We will do it together. I have my makeup artist. She will tell us how much she makes in a week. Because makeup, women with makeup. If you left for me, I like my face natural. I like my things natural. I'm going to the party. All I need to do is to look for a very good dress that suits my person. And the cocolet, which is the shoe. Opari. But as a woman, you still need to do face painting. They would use all of those watercolors for you to paint your face and look for wig. I wish my BDM is here. Thank God for wig, go. I swear, thank God for wig. If not that somebody somewhere thought of putting ideas together to concoct orishirishi owu to make hair for women, I don't know what my BDM will look like. Because if you see her today, she's looking like an African queen. If you see her tomorrow, she's looking psychedelic. She's looking like an Oyibo babe. Chiquito, because of our different styles of wig. Anyway, I have my people here, my colleagues, my friend, and I have a pastor. I want to hear from him. I intentionally picked on him this morning that, look, come, pastor, let's hear from you. Do you even do Owambe at all? Because you are too born again-ish for my liking. I have two personalities, good personalities, who will be doing justice to our talking point, which is Kiloshe wanting more where you are coming to meet. I have the presence of my makeup artist and my colleague, Tunji Odedino. Why are you looking morose? How are you, sir?
I'm great. How are you today?
Very well, thank you, sir. Good morning. Good to have you on Moment with Taikins.
It's a pleasure.
All right, my makeup artist is also here. Sheung, as usual. Adewole. You see the hand now. All right, let me go to the man in our midst. I don't want, because we have two women here. Now, Pastor Tunji Odedino. What does Owambe mean to you?
Well, Owambe is a time to wind down. we know that there is time for everything.
Mm.
You cannot be working and be working and be working without taking a break.
Yeah.
If you don't rest, if you don't do the other things, you may likely be rested.
Mm.
So
Likely
be rested. So one bad things
You may likely be rested. Who will rest you now?
That's
Right?
So it is very important for us to wind down. So very important for us to take time to relax. Just to put people together.
Hey, can we
Let us
not just
enjoy.
relax in our living room and bring people together to enjoy? Why do we spend so much on Owambe?
Yeah, we need to spend so much on Owambe. Somebody living 90 years on earth. In a world, in a society that they told us that we cannot live beyond 48 years. And somebody is
48
living,
years, yeah.
somebody is living beyond almost double of that. It is worthy of celebration. So if you roll out the drums and if you throw a very big party, it is worth it. It is worth it. We know as a society, people die very young, but if God has granted us the opportunity to live 80, to live 90, to live 100, why not roll the drums and let people come to celebrate? It is a grace of God.
It
It is not by our making. It's just deliberately.
Now, why is Owambe so much attached to the Yoruba race? You know, we have Orishirishi Gele. We have Owambe Gele. We have Owambe style. We have Owambe Ruati Buba. We have Owambe, I don't know, movements. I have an auntie who will tell you, Toba war Ruati Buba, bo she ma gbapa pare. I said, what is it? They say, yes, you walk, this is the way you will walk. When you wear Rambuba, as an auntie, she a fair consummation. Let's hear from you.
So Owambe is just, to me, it's celebrating, it's relaxing, mingling with people,
Catching fun.
So, and if you're going to do that, you don't have to go chaddy now. You have to go, dressed up, touched up, and
just like you're looking, bling bling.
looking beautiful, combine the colors, the specs,
Oh, jaw. There is one word you are used to using anytime you wear this spec.
Their father. Their father. What's it Baba now?
Oh, jaw. Fearful. And to John Dediro, this Owambe of a thing. Yes, you have rightly mentioned that for one to clock 90 years on earth is not a child's play. But when you now see people spend so much on funeral, especially Christians, and as a Christian, does that not bother you? Now let's look at funeral.
If my
Unlike the Islam, once an elderly person passes on, or anyone passes on, the person will be buried that day. Whether the person now wakes up in the grave, that is the person's headache.
I think the issue is culturally oriented.
Okay.
Why this Islam, was taken from Saudi Arabia, and I believe it's their cultural whatever over there to bury. I was born in the CNS. We also buried that same day if opportunity exists.
In the CNS?
Yes, my father was buried that same day. None of his children was there.
Oh, really?
None.
Was that what he wanted?
Well, we didn't know. But he died around 11, 12.
Oh.
And the CNS I attend that day, because if he had died around that afternoon, they would still have kept him till following morning. And I subscribed to it because I was born there.
Okay, so you understand.
So
I'm also a member of CNS. I've never experienced that before.
Maybe.
Anyway, yeah, you're right. My mom passed, the day she passed was the day we buried her. And that was our decision as a children. Now, no, you have to go now. Because she passed 5 months after my dad passed. So immediately they called to tell us that mommy just passed. I said, okay, go and get me coffin. Get the church people to come and officiate for us, and that was it. And she was buried that day.
But culturally speaking, in the Yoruba land, we love to invite people to throw a party.
We love party.
And that is why Noreno wrote something. He said he still investigating or finding the mystery behind the Yoruba culture.
I tell you, I am also doing
Yoruba
investigation.
culture. That, you know,
We are full of life.
a singer will be singing in Yoruba language. They'll be giving an award in the US. Those who don't understand Yoruba culture, that should tell you that no, we have this established.
We're very unique.
Very
a
unique.
Trace. We're very unique.
Our musicians are all over the world
Oh
making
my.
waves.
Yes.
Oh my.
And Eno said that he had also seen that before any musician will break through in the world, he must have sung in Yoruba.
Yes.
The Yoruba
Yes.
lyrics.
Lyrics.
So
yeah.
he said he's still looking at what is the secret
What
behind
is the
this
secret
thing.
behind Yoruba
So
race?
if we have musicians who are making waves all over the world, it presupposes that Yoruba people are people who always throw party to
Yes.
celebrate.
And we are happy people.
We are happy people.
We are
celebrate.
happy. We are happy
We are
people.
happy people.
Yes.
We are happy people.
The Yoruba race are happy people, and that's why when you go to parties, some people will be coming in and you find them dancing at the gate.
From the
Ọmọ
gate-
kúrò lọ́nà fún mi
from the gate
jọjọjọ.
to the entrance.
I even have an auntie. She say jọjọ filẹ kúọ̀bẹ all of our ìhàlẹ̀ is on the chair. You know, some will like ọmọ jẹ́ ká fi síyá pa wọn. You know why? Now another thing, Ode, why do we like to intimidate people? Because sometimes I feel it's intimidation. That you want to throw party, why should anybody die? Wọ́n gbé wọn kú wọn dáràn, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan? Why?
Anyway, I think it's a form of expression.
Yeah, wọ́n kú.
Just to express.
Ọmọ.
Just express
You know why?
to show the glory of God.
God,
God
yes.
has blessed me. I'm showing
You
that
know.
glory.
So that's
But
why somebody was cool.
But Wike will not say, as they pain them.
It is sweet.
Maybe as they sweet those people who are
At
there,
times-
it's paining them.
At times it's just because they needed to celebrate. Like the person mentioned at 90 years, you know, the celebration of life. You need to celebrate the man that he lived that long before passing, and you must have touched. You know how you'd have clocked 90 years and you must have not touched life. So that's the reason why most Yorubas celebrate the dead. You must have touched a life.
It's
all
not
those
about
longer.
celebrating the dead too. My take is spending so much. You know, we're so frugal when it comes to party.
Especially when if the person was a spender.
Yeah.
When the person was alive, they want to spend.
I remembered when my dad passed. Maybe I should share this with us. When my dad passed, how I managed to get the money, I don't know. Hello, Taikins. I heard that your daddy just passed. Okay, please send me your account details. Piam 1 million. Piam 1.5. Piam. And before you say Jack Robinson, party ti ṣe o. Èmi gan fi sí apá wọn mẹ́. You know, but at the end of the day, I now asked that upon all of this money, you spend so much money, 8 million, 10 million, 15, some that are very wealthy, spend
More.
up to 100
Yes.
million. I went for a party last year, April, yes, in Ijebu Mushin. Because I run I have an event outfit, so we were engaged. 12 cows was killed, and the party was a week-long program. And every day people were eating and drinking, not just eating and drinking anything. No, this one is not one would you serve, you know. And after the whole thing, on the day of the event, go, the man that engaged us said to me, he made over 500 million. And again, that has to do with your personality. Àfẹnìyàn mímọ̀ ṣọ̀rọ̀. If you know the cream de la creams, they will spend so much. Now, Seun, as a makeup artist, because you know we women, we like to do face painting. You that loves to do face painting and is your business. How engaged are you? Weekends.
In short, if I design
Did you hear that?
extremely engaged, you know.
Really?
At times I have 2-3 clients in one Saturday, you know, and I have to like time myself or ask one of my colleagues to go for one for me. We are very engaged on Saturdays, and we have to get to any destination. No destination is far. You have to get there very early to set up.
Money is involved. No destination
You have to
is
get there
far.
to set up. You have to set up. You know, these are color, the crayon, the everything, the foundation. You have to set everything down to know, okay, this person is fair. Sometimes you know, if you have not meet the person before, someone you have not met before, maybe the person flew in from outside the country and you have to make the person up. You have to pack all your color to know what to use.
All the polycolor.
To know what to use, the right foundation to use for the person, the right product to use for the person, because people react to products, you know. So you have to pack all our equipment, set them up before starting the makeup. It's a long drill.
It's a long drill, but you put something in your pocket.
Of course.
It is rewarding.
Of course.
How about the gele tying? Because we have various types of gele.
Different styles.
We have dish,
you know.
we have alabere, we have koju soko, we have butter. Tell us, please.
We have different types of styles of gele, and most people even because of the time spent in making up now, most people even opt for auto gele most times. So they would have
Which one is auto gele?
Automatic gele. The ones we
ready-made.
Ready-made gele we make and we put down. At times we sew it, at times we pin it down. You know, they make it down. Especially for the east. Those people in the east, you know, we make that gele down for them so that they can just put it on after the makeup, because makeup takes time before we finish up, and then start tying gele is stressful. So most of them they know about this stressful tying of gele. So they'll be like, I've made my gele, just tie it for me. Then we tie different styles. There's fan, there's round bridal round gele, there's rose gele. Because mentioned we have a lot. Oh, thank you very much. We have lots of gele. We have double fan, we have side fan. We have mentioned. You know, I was listing the styles of gele one day when I was less busy, and I had to list all the styles of gele that we had. It was more than 40 styles of gele with their names. With their names. So it has gone beyond just ordinary makeup. It has gone beyond ordinary tying gele, you know.
It's a big industry.
It's really a big industry, a big one. And when it comes to the money aspect, wow, products are expensive now. So as the products are expensive, the prices are always higher, depending on the location as well. If you're staying in Lekki, you know, you should be ready to spend. If you're staying in Lekki and I'm on the mainland, you should be ready to spend. You know, you are in Nigeria, you are abroad. I'm in Nigeria. You should be ready to spend. You know, that's it. So.
Okay, Mr. Odejiro, the agbada too seems to have changed. The agbada we now have short hand. We now have short, small length agbada, and the fila too. We have different types of fila and different types of outfits for men. How about that?
You know this Lagos.
Anything goes.
Like I was sharing with someone, I said the real Agbaja that the Yoruba talked about, we reach the base of your list. That's the Agbada. But if you put that on in Lagos and you are going to a party, just pray that there is no unrest anywhere, because you can't run with it. So people advise that the one they use now, we call it Shapara in Yoruba.
Shapara?
Exactly, Shapara.
Okay.
That one is below the knee, above the knee. We call it that Shapara.
Is that not the danshiki?
Yeah, dashiki is soft. Dashiki also is a bit different.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this one is Shapara, it will not reach the knee. But the real Agbada will touch the ground. But now in Lagos, because people are mobile, they are moving everywhere. So this is something that will be free a bit so that they can move around. Okay, look at this one now. This Shapara.
Yes.
Which one is Shapara? The blue one?
The two, because I'm not sure they are touching their.
No, it's not touching the ground.
It's not touching the ground. It's Shapara. But
okay.
You understand? But if you want to move around with this one now, and you don't have a car, it's a bit problematic. Your car now, man, force you down.
Okay.
Or it calls the of the bike.
So that's so.
But let's look at the Yoruba race as a. What can we say? Don't you think we are unique in everything? It's just that we don't see ourselves as Funfunwa or Mora Elagba. We don't appreciate ourselves.
No, we are unique.
Yes,
you see, that time we are talking about how to organize a party.
Yeah.
One big party. We are saying some spend 15, some spend
20, 100.
Can I shock you?
Okay.
That 100 million is not coming from one person.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Because Yoruba are hardworking people.
Yes.
So when there is no one party, you see this kind of contribution from people.
Friends,
family members,
even the 12 malu that I said was contributed by his friends and colleagues and associates, because it's a big shot. And when we were now talking about it, he said he didn't spend so much. But after he calculated everything for the Ashwebi and the Gele Bata hall, renting of the hall, because it was really difficult. There were no halls in Ijebu, in Mushi, you know. He said, if it had been Lagos State, if it is 2.53 million, Bamiloni have marry hall. But then they had to rent a field and go to look for mannequin. The mannequin, the marquee costs 35 million. The marquee alone costs, I am part and parcel of that organization. Marquee alone costs 35 million. And when we got there on that day, I said, wow, this marquee is beautiful, but it's too expensive. Inside of
exactly. And to him, God said, it's not expensive. It's my
contribution from people.
It's my party. It's not expensive.
It's not anyone paying.
You know, so people you'll be pitying you that this thing is expensive, but to you that you want to celebrate, it's not expensive.
It's my father's.
That's the way I want it.
You know, because it was a week-long thing, and we got like, I want people in man no go, and there was so much siya.
Exactly.
You know, there was so much siya. People were happy. Money was spent. It's a one party that we're looking at. And the Yoruba race. It's just that, we don't appreciate ourselves as Yoruba. Because when a Yoruba man sings, you want to do party, you go and engage the likes of King Sunny Ade. Sunny not be moi you. Abi Chief Commander Ebenezer Obe. Abi Adewale Ayuba. Abi Kwam One. And Kwam One is everywhere. Every parties. All of these things cost so much money. So for the Yoruba race, what can we say about Yorubas and party organization? You attend some parties, they will just jump you. If you hear jump and pass, food will not get to you. For some that are well to do, that understand what organization is, they serve you food without looking at your faces, without asking, whose guest are you? Hello, whose guest are you? Oh, if you're for Akipelu, that's your position there. No, just sit and they serve you.
Yes.
You know? So organizing party, what can you say? Where did we learn it?
I think it is a cultural thing.
Again, it's a cultural thing.
You know, I don't know where that starts from anyway, but I believe that it is one of the cardinal principles of the Yoruba. Because you notice that other tribes are now copying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even the Hausas are copying. Yes. The Northerners.
I believe
they now dress like us.
I believe they see. Probably they look at that. These people live very, very long. What's the secret? You know, sometimes it could be attributable. It could be an attribute of somebody living very, very long. So when you walk and walk and walk and walk and walk and walk, and you have no time to rest, you have no time to relax, you will soon pass out. And Yorubas know. And one thing I also know is that Yorubas are very hardworking.
Very.
When it is time to work, they work. Yeah. And when they make money, they spend it.
They spend their money. Gbagbe boye ṣẹlẹ̀. Yoruba will spend money.
Yes,
they spend the money. And
I mean, of course. Now, what's the essence of working?
And we don't go bankrupt.
Yes.
We don't go bankrupt.
I've had to go bankrupt.
So that's to tell you that Yorubas are kind of a unique race.
Yes.
Very unique. Throw another million party and you're not going bankrupt. How do you manage it? That's to tell you that such a tribe that is very, very unique. Very, very.
All right, it's Moments with Taikins, and this morning we're looking at Owambe Party. Let's listen to some good Owambe music. When we return, we will continue. Thank you for staying tuned.
Thank you very much.
Agbérajà fún agbe, orí àlùkòrajà fún o. Orí agbérajà fún agbe, orí àlùkòrajà fún o. ẹlẹ́dàá mi màmá gbàgbé mi yóò ó bá màmá jà ó. bá lò síwájú a tún lò sẹ́yìn ní. àtòrí láyé sẹ́ tó bá lò síwájú a tún lò sẹ́yìn ní. orí mi yé jà 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 fún mi ẹ̀dá mi yé ó jà jà fún mi. orí mi yé jà jà fún mi ẹ̀dá mi yé ó jà jà fún mi. orí àgbérajà fún ajé orí àlùkòrajà fún o orí àgbérajà fún abẹ orí àlùkòrajà fún o ẹlẹ́dàá mi màmá gbàgbé mi yó ó bá màmá jà ó. ẹni tó jókòó ẹbí ni ẹ múra sí jó ìlú ń dún kan orí ń lọ mélòmélò bó bá ṣe péré mi ni wọ́n ní máa múra sí jó máa gbàgbé rí ìlú lọkùnrin tó ń lọ lọ. májò 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 máa tún mẹ́mu máa fi pàrònú. májò 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 máa tún mẹ́mu máa fi pàrònú.
Majo, yeah, Majo, Majo, Matumemu, I love King Sunny Ade. Honestly, but as Sunday man can't recall I tell you, at 79, he's clocking 79 this year. But trust Yoruba people, anytime it's Owambe, if you are wealthy, they will look for him. But Sunday, Uncle Sunday is booked, fully booked from January till December. You can't engage him. You must have the wherewithal to engage King Sunny Ade. And now let's look at anyway, and let's not talk about King Sunny Ade today. That time is coming. We will celebrate him, and we're looking forward to having him at Opera Tune Television, especially here on Moments with Taikins. We will have him. We will work on it and have him come on board to tell us about how he started. But if he doesn't even come, we will do a total production, total package about King Sunny Ade. They will let you have it, because all over the world they are celebrating him, and Nigeria, we're richly blessed. And Yoruba too. Ẹ wò, ẹ kú oríire. Now let's go back. Let me come to you, Sheon. The
Yes. So
gele tying.
yes.
When it comes to gele tying, who else have learned how to tie our gele?
Yes, the
Which other race
the
have joined us?
Hausas, you know, the Hausas have learned how to tie our gele.
The Northerners.
Perfectly, the Northerners, yes. You know, as against the normal Zara cap that they tie, the normal scarf that they tie, they now tie the normal.
Which
our
one
own,
is Zara cap?
The Zara cap, the one that comes on the forehead,
Okay.
above the bro.
Okay, this one that we tie, that
Above
they
the
will tie
bro,
like this
at
and
the
put
back.
here. All
Yes.
right.
So that's the normal traditional headwear. Then the Fulanis, the Hausas, you know. But now you see them, their weddings, their parties, they now tie the Yoruba round bridal gele.
Oh
They
my.
now tie the fan, you know. When you see them with their Sego gele, it is the fan you see on them. You know, the bridal gele, you see them with the fan, with the round plate and the fan. They now tie the Yoruba trending geles. Any Fulani or
They have us.
Babariga.
They have their own
Babariga,
babariga.
yes.
But now they are beginning to wear
they're
agbada.
beginning to wear agbada, yes.
I'm taking the agbada away from you men, Yoruba men. Or them-
We are going back because the season Yoruba young guys going back to Agbada now.
Yeah.
I think what brought about this is that we now have inter marriages. That's why we have them wearing her.
Even Oyibos too are now wearing
Yes,
our
that's
agbada. Oh.
our
And you will see
traditional
them dancing
outfits.
like Tasubi now.
Exactly.
You know, dancing.
You know, inter-tribal marriage, we now have this international marriage, you know, marrying from other race, from other continents, you know, that has taking the tradition, the Yoruba tradition.
I am still looking.
far away,
I
you
still
know.
want us to look at the Yoruba race. I don't know. There's something about us that we ourselves we don't know. We don't know, because when it comes to party, organizing of party, any kind of party at all, give it to
Give it
Yoruba
the-
people.
Yes, give it to the Yorubas, you know. Give it to the Yorubas. No matter how small, no matter how big, the Yorubas, they are good at organizing parties. You know, you will see a 1-year-old birthday party, and you will see Yorubas taking Ashwebi for a 1-year-old birthday
Another
party.
one is that Ashwebi on there. We don't have money. We don't have.
You know?
Okay, that's Oyibo. Wearing
Yes.
our buba and shokoto. This is agbada, oh.
Yeah, this is agbada.
And our ileke.
Yes. and
Can
the
you
fila,
imagine?
You know,
Yoruba has everything.
Everything.
sitting pretty and
Sweetie.
beautiful on him.
Ode, we have fila. We have fila that matches. And Yoruba
Yes,
person will not wear a Yoruba babato. That this one, sorry, we're adding Yoruba to it because it's Owambe and it's a Yoruba kind of thing. Yoruba will wear, when they wear agbada, there's inyu,
Yes.
there's ileke, there's fila,
Of course.
there's bata. I see the made that goes
Exactly,
with.
that goes with it.
I don't understand. Where did all of this come from? Now, even as a king too. Okay, now look at that. Ìyá ìyàwó, ẹbí ọkọ. This should be the ọkọ
Yes.
and the family.
members,
All
yeah.
of them looking Yoruba-ish. This is an Owambe outfit, Torí Ọlọ́run. This is exactly an Owambe outfit.
Yes.
You know, look at the gele. This is Oyibo people.
Yes.
These are Oyibo.
Yes.
Àwọn
With
Oyibo
the
leleyi o.
buba and the wrapper, you know. Sitting
Complete.
Pretty on them,
Initially, it used to be suits.
of course.
Now we have moved away from. If you're marrying, if a white man is marrying your daughter, you will say no. It is our own outfit. The child, you know.
They also love to wear it.
Yes.
Look at
They
them.
love to wear
Does
it.
this not sit well on
See,
them?
Abeti Aja on the-
Look
on
at
the
their
husband.
Oh my God! Yoruba,
love our
we
tradition,
have
you know.
everything. We have
Yes.
everything. Everything. This
It's unique.
unique.
Mhm.
Does this have to do with our religion?
No, I won't say religion. I won't say religion. You know.
You know, if you go into research, you will just know that Yoruba has cloth.
Hmm.
But those who know, when they begin to tell you the kind of cloth we have in Yoruba, there are certain they will mention you have not had it before.
Hmm.
They are So we have all of these things, but because of this, the Yoruba is always right.
Western
Yeah,
civilization
we are
that has
now
infiltrated into our
exactly.
system.
We have abandoned all of those things to say shirt and trouser.
No, we have not abandoned it. Tara Tara. We are coming back to
No,
it.
we are coming. That's what I'm saying. When the Oyibo now sees us and says,
Sees it, yes.
"This is unique.
Yes, that's
This
why
is
most people
better
are coming
than
back to
we."
Now,
it.
let's
So
look
we're
at
not coming back.
our culture too. If it is tradition that we're doing, say traditional festival, see the way Yorubas would dress.
Yes. I remember this event we had last, the one we usually have with all the Yoruba races together, Jebu, something.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you see all our people.
That's
on the
Ojude
same-
Oba.
Yes, with uniformed.
They were very
uniformed,
unique.
Very unique.
You know,
Ha! Oh my!
the uniform is there. Everybody with their gele, with the staff, everything with the rukere, the what they call it, the oswig.
That's Ojude Oba.
Yes, everybody
Mm.
with their traditional outfit, the leke.
Wasn't how that guy, this man, what is his name now? Doreen Ojude Oba was
Yes.
figured out
Figured
because of
out.
the way he dressed.
Dressed.
He dressed himself. He dressed he adorned his horse
His
with
horse.
plenty
Yeah.
of beautiful Yoruba things,
Yes.
And the thing really brought him out. Today he's an ambassador
Yes.
to one of these big companies.
Yes.
So you are addressed the way you are dressed.
Yes,
So
exactly.
as a Yoruba person, what are these beautiful things that you see when you see a Yoruba woman or man or the
You see, let's start from the dress. A Yoruba woman with dress, no part is shown.
no part?
Good combination.
Yes.
If it is gele, you see the gele matching the dress. You see the shoe or the sandal, whatever, neatly put on. And then you see, in those days, I don't know whether it is now, you see what they call, Ipele?
Ipele,
So you know
yes,
Ipele?
of course. Yes. We saw one of the whites, all the
Ipele
yes,
àti
use
gele.
it.
yes, you
Yes.
see the Ipele, you see the
Right,
gele,
yes.
you see everything matching.
Unique.
Yes.
Unique. So, and you see the culture of respect. Like, somebody was ministering one day and he said, if himself and his wife, they are sitting at home, and he's sitting when they are talking, and he said his friend now comes in. He said, when his friend comes in, he will stand up. Let's assume that it's only that truth. Like, he will stand up, and his wife will stand up.
Mm.
So he will now go and sit where his wife sat. The friend will now sit where
He
he
sat.
sat.
Okay.
That's Yoruba culture. That's culture of honor and respect.
Culture of our honor. Yeah.
Culture of honor and respect.
Yeah.
We have it. We have it.
But my take is, who taught our forefathers? Who taught them? I was looking at Chief Obafemi Awolowo's picture. I was looking at it yesterday night before I went to bed, and I asked myself, who made Baba Awolowo's cap? Who made his outfits? Because anytime you see him, you will find him in agbada, dressed in white.
Even if it's abroad. though.
Yes.
That's how he
If it's
dresses.
abroad, yes.
If anywhere.
He dresses in white, and that owl cap. Who made this? How did we come about this uniqueness? How was he able to put one and one together to get that small round? That was what gave birth to
Yes.
the Owambe thing.
If I give you one scenario and you'll be surprised. The Lagos at the time wanted to do what they call that thing. They used to put a
Yes,
Statue.
statue of Awolowo at that end of LTV.
So they made him sit.
So they now made him sit.
Mm.
They gave somebody because they
Baba Ojo Kori, Laye,
it's
it's two nations.
They now did the array. But you know when the children of Awolowo saw it,
No, my father never sat.
they were angry. Number one, Baba was it. Number two, the shoe they put on Baba was a lace-on shoe. To native.
Native.
He said, no, our fathers will not dress this way.
My father doesn't wear
My
that.
father will not dress this way.
That's
It's
the
not our father.
uniqueness.
That's our father will never dress.
Never.
Wearing a lace-on shoe.
And
to
sitting
Agbada,
down.
And
On
sitting
Agbada.
down.
And wearing a socks.
It will not work.
Irú artistic design wo
It
nìyẹn?
will not happen. It will not happen. It will not happen.
And I feel that statue has been moved from there.
Yeah.
Really don't
Knowing
need
what knowing what suits you. Again, I came in contact with, I came across Hubert Ogunde style of dressing.
It's very unique too.
Very unique.
Very unique. Very unique.
Very, very unique.
Very unique.
I never, anyway, maybe I didn't dig deep. I didn't see him in any suit or shirt and trouser. They're always,
even if there is, was very younger. Very young.
you know, I was just looking at all of them yesterday. Even Eforoye Tinubu, the first woman to buy a car in Nigeria. When I saw her picture too, because I took my time to look at all of them. I saw a picture at a party. I saw the late Oba of Lagos. I saw the picture. I saw the video. I was just looking at all of them. I saw that of Fumilayo Ransom Kuti. I saw the headgear. I saw the goggle, the glasses. Yes. I saw the buba and oh my goodness. I said, give it to Yoruba race.
No, Yoruba race is very
at that time, they were looking very radiant and beautiful. Even Eforoye, Madam Eforoye Tinubu was adorned in white with Ipele, which was Ashoke.
No, from time immemorial.
We are, which means before we were colonized, or before the advent of Oyibo people in our state, Yorubas have been living their lives.
Very enlightened race. So that's one of the reasons why we do our things differently.
Very uniquely.
We don't follow the crowd. We sometimes even
create the road path.
Yes, for other tribes to follow.
Yes.
Yorubas are pace setters. No, we're not doing tribal thing today. It's just the Owambe party, which everybody is now following. People are now following suit. Every tribe in Nigeria, they're not doing it the Yoruba way. But the question is, how was the Yoruba race, how were we able to create all of these beautiful things? When you see a Yoruba woman at parties, not the kind of parties that we have now, that our ladies are showing off their bobby, making us feel that okay, if you are not putting on something that is showing your cleavage, you are an outcast. No, that's not the kind of thing we're looking at. Where a Yoruba woman will buy a shoebi of 15,000, 20,000 and say, ma wa aṣọ 15,000, ma wa fi ran style irọ́ o. Irọ́ àti bùbá ni. And when they wear that irọ́, oh my God.
So elegant.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Can we go on a short break? Let's hear some Owambe music too. Because the thing is making me wanting to do party, you know. Let's go. We'll be right back.
So let us have a world of ordinary people living life the way God wants us to. And if we have a world of ordinary people, extraordinary.
Among you guys like this, can you see I'm eyeing you people? I said I wanted to dance. You guys are not showing me moments with Taikins. Anyway, they wanted all of you that are just joining us now to know that it is Moments with Taikins. It's the Thank God It's Friday edition, and once in a while this is how we'll be having it. But we're looking at the Owambe party. It's weekend. You know, and I have the presence of Tunji Odediro and Sheun Alabi at the studio and on board Moments with Taikins with me this morning, and we've been doing justice to it. The Yoruba race, the Owambe thing. Báwo lẹ ṣe discover ara yín? How do you feel, Tunji Odediro, when you put on your barbaric gown? I've never seen you in one shower. I only know you like to wear native.
I have agbada.
You have agbada?
Agbada is more Yoruba than Abariga.
Okay, your Babariga is Hausa,
It's
eh?
Hausa.
So the agbada, how do you feel?
Okay.
Maybe next week Friday you will wear it though. I want to see you in that outfit. This one that you are wearing jet and jeans. I want to see it because I would like for us to look at this entertainment aspect of Yoruba every Friday. Maybe we'll bring Igbo too, but I feel the Yoruba race are more unique than any of that culture.
You know, I was going to a party last week, Saturday, and I had to go through all my mom's clothes, the ones I collected from her wardrobe.
The ones you inherited.
Yes. You know, and I went to the one that is more flashy. Around Buba, I said I want to go to that party and give them vibes. As the minute I entered, I got noticed. I said, yes, that's what I wanted. Immediately the celebrant looked back. Already more. Oh, you fuck me up. More. Oh, you fuck me up. That's why I invited you. More Tony. I'm like, what? Come around, Buba. So, and all my mom says Rambuba, I took everything. I said, this one's though, I'm not changing them to any style. Rambuba, anytime I want to go for any party.
Oh yeah,
Iran
speaking
Buba.
of Iran, oh
You
my
know?
God, time. Speaking of Iran Buba, it makes one look very elegant.
Yes, very elegant.
As a woman.
You know, I wore it for my birthday photo shoot 2 years ago. And that was the picture I sent to one of my friends. That's my friend. And she was like, well, this is how I want you to be dressed that day. I want you to give them, you know,
This
be a
Iran
Buba and gay
It
lace.
sits very well.
You know?
It's very
And it was
unique.
so elegant. There's a way this Iran Buba does. It's what makes you walk in an elegant way. It gives you these vibes. When you enter a place, you want
Make
to walk.
you look very
You know,
madamish.
exactly. The Yoruba Iran Buba has the way you walk to befit that clothes.
We will look at the Iran Buba.
Anyhow.
We will look at Iran Buba and Agbada, God willing, next week Friday, because we need to begin to go now. Our time has really been fast spent. I'm sorry, Emma Binu, that we didn't open the lines, but we'll do this again next week. Just look out for us next week Friday, God willing. Sunji, in closing, please advise the party people for the week.
Enjoy yourself.
Any choice.
Take time to relax and rest. Don't just work. Don't be a workaholic. Take time